Starting things off with the re-ride. Last week's was a little bit crazy with the unexpected. I already got the highlights on YouTube and Twitch. So be sure to check that one out. I was losing it. Especially when that producer guy started to step in. Well, when don't they hate me?
Welcome to the re-ride. Flying solo? Good for you. Some of my best time is alone time.
Indeed.
Are you new to the re-ride?
No.
Welcome back. We all had great fun with you last time. As a reminder, here are your buzzers. Before you go, please be aware that this is a non-profit fan project in no way associated with Jackbox Games.
Yep.
Please wait until the elevator has come to a full stop before you disembark.
It's time for the show where high culture and pop culture collide. And here's your host, the head honcho of useless trivia, Conan Blankenburg.
Oh, look who's trying to win the Team Player of the Year award. You'd pass the ball because in your world, everyone gets a turn, right? Just remember, not everyone's as good at finishing as they are at running. Let's just pray that your teammate's aim is better than their last dating choice. 90 minutes on the clock, 22 players on the field, and a slew of irreverent trivia questions.
Okay, so it's
time
gonna be
for
a
the
lot of
football
soccer.
floor. Yes, the real, actual football. Let us ride. Pick a value that looks good to you, and then we can keep going. Pucker up for... Smart people call it pedal sphere. Okay, we're playing for 1241, and here we go. You, golden goal. Me, an intellectual. Aurum ambition, hydrargyrum horizon, ferrum finish, or cuprum culmination.
I think...
You're ferrum finished.
Oh.
Watch and learn. The scientific name for gold is aurum. We were originally going to air this question in a very different kind of episode, but we couldn't find any good synonyms for the
I
word
thought
shower.
goal was like finishing.
Come and get yourself a night's allowance. That is what it's worth, and here's what it's called. Football is perfect, but my eyeballs aren't. Hey, if you're tired of being in debt, maybe try getting this one right. Which of these would I probably see during the next football game I watched if I were to suffer from protanopia? A player is cautioned with a dark brown card, a shot is sent high into the dark brown sky, the players are running around on the dark brown lawn, or everything is completely gray.
I think we're talking down the sky.
Gonna have to dock you for this one. Next time, try this one. Protanopia sufferers can see yellow and blue just fine, but they have trouble seeing green and red, so the lawn would just look brown to them. Luckily, if we wait a few more years for the oven that is Earth to really heat up, dark brown is just gonna be the natural color of every lawn, so that problem will fix itself right.
Okay.
Alright, we'll need some cash to pay attention and get ready for... chilling out, but without all the weeds.
Duly noted.
Okie doke, 2791 goes to the first person who can give me a right answer to this question. Because it's a real type of grass, what could I plant on my football pitch to make it super comfy? Armchair grass, beanbag grass, couch grass, or cheesecake grass? Have you thought about moving to Florida?
No.
Today you learned. Couch grass is a real type of grass.
Okay.
Maybe I'll convert some of my football pitch into a field and plant some couch potatoes. Come on, big bucks. Shamalama ding dong zinger dinger. Okay, alright. I think we all know what this is.
Gibberish.
Yeah, that was obvious. Okay, well, yeah, we're doing a gibberish question. Cool. Let's take a look at the actual category for this gibberish question. When the smug ones are victorious. Now keep in mind, the sooner you buzz in, the more cash you can pick up. Take a look at this gibberish phrase and tell me what iconic phrase it rhymes with. C. K snorts, grits win, a shame. And just forget about the punctuation as always.
C. K swords, grits win. A shame.
It's an iconic slogan.
It's iconic.
For a brand of video game. Pew pew?
There you go.
EA Sports, it's in the game. Or rather, it's in the $70 DLC that they sell as a game every year, despite the fact that it's the same shit as last year, just in a new coat of paint.
And you're not wrong.
Alright, we can't move on until you... Nicely done. Here's what this one's called. Those darn Germans and their darned mathematics. So if you've ever heard of famous football quotes, you'll probably have heard the one that goes something like, "Football is a simple game. 22 men chase a ball for 90 minutes and then the Germans win." But what would this quote sound like if I were to convert it into hexadecimal? 26 men chase a ball for 132 minutes and then the Germans win. 11 men chase a ball for 46 minutes and then the Germans win. 16 men chase a ball for 5A minutes and then the Germans win. Or M men chase a ball for 2M minutes and then the Germans win. M men, 2M minutes. I don't know what you think M stands for, but in your case, it stands for moron.
Wow.
This one would have been a good idea. 22 in hex is 1/6, 90 in hex is 5A. Importantly, though, the Germans still win. Value time, let's... And the next question we're dealing with is called...
Okay. Euros up
You
to the
rose
occasion.
up to the occasion. So 2024 marks the 17th UEFA European Championship, a tournament where all the biggest and best teams of Europe play against each other to find out who's the biggestest and bestest of them all. They're also commonly known as the Euros, and winning them comes with a nice amount of prize money, which in most cases is also going to be paid out in euros. Of course, that begs the question. As of 2024, which of these scenarios is impossible because the country in question doesn't actually have euros as their currency? France wins a lot of euros at the Euros, Norway wins a lot of euros at the Euros, Slovenia wins a lot of euros at the Euros, or Ireland wins a lot of euros at the Euros.
I think it's Ireland.
Top of the morning and bottom of the scoreboard.
Oh.
Were you thinking of this one? Norway's not in the EU and doesn't have the euro as a currency. Of course, ultimately, all of these scenarios are impossible because, as we've already established, the Germans always win.
Ooh.
Okay, buzz it. Well, I've seen worse. Certainly seen better. Here's what this question is called. Let FIFA cook. Stepping up from the Euros, the tournament where all the biggest and bestest teams from all over the world try to beat each other is, of course, the FIFA World Cup. The trophy is made of solid gold, so it's pretty damn heavy, but let's assume it wasn't. Let's assume it's your regular old cooking kind of cup. If that's the case, which of these would be the heaviest? A World Cup of powdered sugar, a World Cup of whole wheat flour, a World Cup of raw rice, or a World Cup of butter?
I don't know.
And the correct answer is...
Butter.
A cup of butter is heavier than a cup of all the other stuff.
Oh.
Okay, we need some money to play for. Here's what we have to offer. On second thought, FIFA.
Yeah.
I say to hell with FIFA. Let's find something better. What might the rules of the FIFO World Cup be? The first to qualify are the first eliminated. The losers move on, the winners go out. It's played with a dark energy sphere for a ball.
First in, first out.
In computing and accounting, FIFO stands for first in, first out. Whatever's first in the queue also comes out first. Now let's quickly move on from FIFA, because you do not want to know what comes out of me when I have to think about or deal with those pieces of for too long.
Okay.
Okay, gonna need a value from you. Nice pick. It's time to learn all about the wonders of the dis or dat.
All right.
This dis or dat question has the category of soccer. I hardly know her. I'm gonna list off 7 locations, and for each one, you tell me if people at that location call it football or if they call it soccer. Each right answer will net you some cash. But get one wrong or don't get to it in time and you'll lose money.
I think the US is going to be among these 7. I have a feeling.
Let's go. North America. Australia.
Oh, it is football.
United Kingdom.
That's football.
New Zealand. India.
Oh.
Jamaica. The rest of the
Yeah. Coming better.
Oh, off the post. What a shame. And there is your score as it currently stands. Let's see what else you can do to it. Hit your buzzer at the right. Here's what this next question is called. Things that are called football but aren't. So obviously the reason football is called soccer in some parts of the world is because in those parts there's a different game that they call football instead. So riddle me this. Which of these countries thinks they should call a game in which you carry an egg with your hands football and doesn't feel the slightest bit ashamed about it? The United States of America, the US of A, the country that's south of Canada, and also Canada, or England? Yes, exactly! My God, f***ing hell!
Yep.
Hand egg. They should call it hand egg. This is very original discourse. Hit buzzer, select value.
Hand egg.
That's it for our 90 minutes. Here's your clue for stoppage time. The top of the game.
Top of the game.
Which country's top flight of football are we looking for? Good luck.
Yeah, it's the United States. I believe that'd be Brazil. That's the United Kingdom. Okay, England. It's just England. I have no clue on this one. Is it Germany, maybe? That would be Mexico. That would be Spain. Italy? No. Maybe it's France? It is. It is Germany, okay. A Jack attack saved me.
All right, let's check out that total. There it is.
And this concludes this episode of You Don't Know Jack, The Reride. If you like what you saw, be sure to hit that thumbs up button, leave a comment in the section below, subscribe, and spread the word. This is Tickets Please Gaming, and the arcade is now closed.